Guys being here. I thought it was a good first scrimmage. I thought the effort level was good. I thought the energy was good on the field. I thought it was a couple things happened in the scrimmage I think that are frustrating. We get two runs really that can go in the end zone that get tackled on the 1 yard line, which again, credit to the defense for doing that. But, running back should never get tackled on the 1 yard line. We saw last year, what can happen when that happens on the next play when you have to snap it again. But a good job by the defense. I thought a couple guys flashed to me on the field. 91, we struggled to handle him, most of the scrimmage. It was good to see Carlton make a play. It was good to see Janarian, make a few plays in the scrimmage. And I thought Desmond Peoples really ran well today, so that was encouraging. Questions?
I know you'll want to watch the tape, but the quarterbacks, what stood out? Good with it.
I think what stood out is kind of what stood out for the first 6 practices or the first 5 practices before this is that we're lacking some rhythm on offense, and we tightened it up a little bit today in terms of who played with who. But with 3 guys all playing with the first unit today, it still is hard to build the kind of rhythm that you're trying to build, with your offense.
You take any stock in Mike getting into the end zone twice?
Absolutely. Oh, I think you take a lot. I think you put a lot of stock in it. I think that the quarterback who operates and ultimately takes the team down the field and puts it in the end zone. I think that is we're always going to take that into consideration.
Did Mike show you anything new in the way he ran the offense today with the ones?
No. Mike is a very smart football player and somebody who has always been able to go in there and operate for us. And today I thought he did a good job. We'll look at the film. When you throw a big touchdown, that kind of stands out more than some of the other stuff. But I thought he did some good things today. I thought he and Gary both had some good plays. I thought Chris struggled today, which doesn't surprise me because he's had less experience than any of them. So again, we're only 6 practices into it, but I think we're still going to have to try to tighten this thing down as we go.
Do the reps now get distributed maybe between the 2 guys next week going in? Are you going to distribute?
I don't think so. I think all 3 of those guys will continue to do it. But we got to look at the first 6 practices in their entirety as a coaching staff, and then make those decisions between now and Tuesday.
What are the areas in the kicking game that you need to shore up?
Oh, we need to make the kicks. I thought Joe Roth today punted well, but when you miss the amount of field goals that we missed today, and a little bit of a comeback in the competition at the end, but it was disappointing to see us miss some of those kicks in the red zone.
How will you gauge, I guess, how snapping is going, given that you don't have all the guys here that you might necessarily in the summertime?
You can only evaluate what you have. We'll make all the evaluations on the players we have. We've got a couple guys doing it right now, and then when we get to training camp, we'll add Allen to that mix, and then evaluate him compared to what we have.
Did any younger guys catch your eye today out here?
I think Kamoko. Kamoko flashed a couple times and did a nice job. He would be the one guy I'd say on the field that flashed. It might be more after we look at it.
How much of the injuries impact what you tried to do today?
Well, the injuries, they impact the reps. Offensively, I think they probably impact the amount of plays we make. We got some guys who've shown that they can make plays in Tyler Croft and P.J. James and Savon Huggins and Leonte Carew, and none of whom played today. So that impacts the amount of plays we made, but it also provides opportunity for a guy like Carlton Agadosi, who seemed to take advantage of it. The Janarian Grant at times took advantage of it. So, and I think in the long run we'll be better for it. We'll be deeper for it, but it certainly keeps you from looking as clean as you'd like to look at this point in spring.
Kyle, what's Cam Lott showing you with the amount of opportunities he's getting because of the injuries?
To me, I think the most impressive thing about Cam as a young player is his attention to detail. That's the part with the young players that they don't always have an appreciation for at this stage of their development. And he made a nice play in the interception today, and I know that flashes in the scrimmage, but what I've been most impressed with since he's gotten here is how serious he is and how focused he is about how he goes about his business.
How much has Chris Muller developed in the last year or so?
He's developed a lot in the last year, and I would tell you that I'm hoping to see it on the film today, but in practice 5, I saw Chris make some plays and move around in a way that he hadn't in anything I've seen him do before that. So I think he's starting to hit his stride a little bit in terms of the game slowing down for him.
So you expect all 3 guys to get first quarterback reps next week?
I do. I think all 3 guys will work with the ones next week. To what degree, we'll have to figure that out and see how healthy the legs are at receiver.
How's Sebastian coming along in nose?
I'll tell you after I look at the tape. I've seen good things in practice. I'm encouraged. He's playing hard. That's the most important thing. And how he's coming along from a technique standpoint, I think today was probably a big test for him.
Devin Carter seems like he's
He's got a lot of opportunity. There's no doubt. Devin's got a lot of opportunities. I'm interested to see how well he ran. I want to see what it looks like on tape.
Besides, I guess, Chris's relative inexperience, what's holding him back from, I guess, putting up the kind of numbers or leading the offense the way you'd like?
You're talking about Chris Levy?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I think it's just reps. I think for those quarterbacks, they've got more to think about on every play than anybody else on the field, and that's why that position is so critical. And he's had the least experience with that first group in competitive environment than any of the other quarterbacks. So, to me, I think it's just reps. Chris is a really talented football player, and he's working really hard at it. The more reps he gets, the better he'll be.
What's the focus this week coming up?
We got to get the rest of the situations in that we'll put in this spring. I think on Tuesday, 2 minute goes in.